16-13 your score in favor of the Braves of South. The Pioneers have the ball to start second quarter action. Sharp with a drive, gets shut off at the free throw line. Sierra Chabra checked in during the stoppage and play. Nice turnaround off the baseline. There's a no-go by Callaway, and South in transition. With it in a hurry is Seibert. Count it and one.
Maybe mid-court off the bounce, set up by the good outlet pass by Dragana Gerbic off the missed shot by Megan Callaway.
Biggest lead for the Braves at 19-13. Mooresville needing a bucket here. Almost threw it away.
Really is big this early on. So if you're Mooresville, this is a crucial time. They need a hoop on this possession. They need a good look this possession.
Wellspring from 15. They got it, just as the doctor ordered.
It's a little post-to-post screen that Terre Haute South switches but doesn't step out. So on the screen, you flash to the post, and it's a pretty good little move that's gotten them some good looks to this point.
19-15. A little higher with the offense. Tessa Johnson had a good shot there and passed it up.
Yeah, like they're man-to-man. Mooresville going zone on this inbound play, but man on that last possession.
Gerbic inside, throws it up from 6, no. Wellspring with another rebound and then throws it away.
Yeah, well, you would too. So would I.
Sharp, deep three. Banked it. 12 for Jameis Sharp.
When you know it's your night now. That's when you know it's your night. What a great hoop.
19-18. Suddenly the lead has been sliced to 1. We said Mooresville needed to
Absolutely.
answer, and they did.
Absolutely.
Gerbic. Good strong move inside. They know when to go to the well, if you will. That was a great opportunity to get a quality look there.
Yeah, what concerns you is the man-to-man now. Mooresville's playing allows that post pass to be made that easily, and Gerbic is just too much, I think, one-on-one inside without some help. You've got where with the great perimeter play that South has, you're kind of in that situation. You have to make a decision, and that's why they've only lost one ball game.
Look at her go to the bucket. Threw it up hard off the back of the iron. Long rebound controlled by Cora Sharp. Flips it ahead to Jama. Under 6 minutes to play in the half. 21-18. Another deep three. This one off the back of the iron. No. Rebound controlled this time by Randa Rector.
In your mind as a player, hey, that basket looks huge. Looks literally as big as a wagon wheel, my old coach used to say. So why not take a shot at it?
Megan Callaway with her first personal, by the way. South with the basketball. They lead 21-18.
Well, again, it's man-to-man here with Mooresville. So look again to try to post up Dragana Gerbic inside. Or.
Bingo.
Or.
Three-pointer.
Or.
Tessa Johnson with 8. Now, we wondered where the scoring would come from when Krista Smith went out with 7. It's come from Tessa Johnson, who has 8.
Well, she averages 15, so you knew she's going to step up and pick up her game.
24-18. So, again, Mooresville putting themselves at a spot where they need an answer at the 5-minute mark of the half.
Well, you're exactly right.
They go inside. Megan Callaway, a nice screen.
Boy, that's a nice
She buys
move.
some space and has her 4th point.
It's a nice little move to get her open. Well, not at all. I mean, you go back to the replay we saw coming back. It's just you go post, work inside out, which is one of the keys for Mark Hurt's Mooresville Pioneers. And when you have a player like Megan Callaway, you need to get her involved, get her some touches as much as you can.
Thought about the give and go. They'll come baseline right. Little shot put up is a no-go by Hannah Lee.
Possession that goes to Terre Haute South if you're the Mooresville faithful.
Gerbic fronts Callaway. Good defensive stop.
18-3 a game, 5 assists a game. What more do you want her to do, Mark?
Well, this is pretty much all she does, Coach. She'll play in over 100 basketball games, more than that, and has for a number of years. I mean, since she was very, very young. And her and her sister both have been outstanding athletes in a number of sports for a number of years. But a few years ago, Jamin decided that basketball would be her future, and Mooresville's been the beneficiary of that, no doubt about that. Wellspring with a shot, puts it up a little short. Callaway has
crossed the baseline. Just not an easy thing to do.
To the boys' game.
No, I think you're right. I do think you're right. I mean, that
24-22. Pioneers hanging around. They're within a deuce now under 4 minutes to play in the first half. First game of the Plainfield sectional.
The upsets are the rule rather than the exception. I think that's what makes it so much fun.
24-22 your score here. South with the lead.
Do you make her take the jump shot, which she can knock down, or do you get up and play her hard on the dribble and she can go around you? That's why she's such a talented player.
In the corner, Rector stepped through, goes to Gerbic. She lost the handle, gathered it back in, and Rector will start over again. From the right wing, Gerbic, top of the circle, looking at Tessa. Under 3.5 to play. Good look along the baseline.
Doesn't it well.
Cora picked up her second foul.
Classic separation. It's one of our new terms in the game. We can't get any separation.
Double digits for Tessa Johnson. Good on both free throws. A 4-point advantage for her club at 26-22 at the 3-minute mark. Wellspring flashing through. They decide to go weak side. Lob and the finish. That's a good look and a nice play by Megan Calloway to gather that in over the shoulder, set her feet, and lay it up off the glass.
Well, she was getting fronted on the post-to-post screen. She got herself in a position where defensively being fronted. Great lob. Tremendous catch and finish.
Three-pointer from the left wing. No. Sharp fights for the rebound, hauls it in. She'll want to push the issue a little bit. Looking to drive, splits the defense, throws it up with the left hand and got it to fall. 14 for Java Sharp.
Well, she has just been as assertive as anybody on the floor, Mark, especially off the bounce in transition. And that's a tremendous move in traffic.
Tied at 26, under 2.5 to play. Gerbic throws it high off the glass and in. Coach, she moves awfully well around the bucket.
She's headed to Butler, and you can see why. That's a tough move. Catch it on the right side, a little fadeaway to the left off the window.
Three-pointer? No. Out of bounds.
South hasn't really stepped up to take away the high cut. And so you're able to get open in that mid to high post range. They've done a nice job of stepping in and getting that positioning. Oh,
weak
great
side pass. Hannah Lee open, decides to kick it out. They'll go to Gerbic inside. She carried the basketball.
Taking the good shot. They haven't forced too much. And if you got a player like Gerbic inside, you want to get her the ball.
28-26. Wellspring from 15, yes. Got to tell you, she's given them a nice bump off the bench.
Boy, she has.
6 points for her and a handful of rebounds.
Again, it's that post area that no one has taken away that cut or that player right there at the elbow.
Minute 30 left in the half, tied at 28. Thought it would be a good one. It should be. Two of the best teams in 4A going head-to-head in game one of this sectional. But everything we thought it would be. Nice cut back door. Too short off the glass. Mark Hurt gambled by leaving Cora Sharp on the floor, and he just paid the price because I'm going to try to go 6 for 6 here unless I jinxed her.
Well, sometimes
I did not.
Sometimes with Cora Sharp, you just roll the dice. I mean, you feel like you've got other perimeter players who can give you some quality minutes.
30-28. Pioneers trail it by a deuce with a minute to play. Sharp, the kick in the corner to Chabra. She'll drive, pull up from 12. It's a little short, and it's all white shirts underneath.
Pretty good look, just didn't go for Sierra Chabra.
Seibert with a kick in the corner for Terre Haute South. Under a minute to play. Gerbic looks, comes to Johnson from 12. Yes, Tessa Johnson with 14 first half points.
Well, she's a tough matchup now. Plays well without the ball, doesn't force, lets things come to her. Had her feet set. It's automatic if she gets her feet set.
4-point lead for Terre Haute South. Pioneers with a basketball. Callaway from 17. Off the iron. Yes. Got the friendly bounce.
Got the big bounce. Got the great bounce.
In double figures with 10. Her ball club's within 2 at 32-30. A half a minute to play. Down to 20 seconds, in fact.
Well, great job of recognizing the defensive effort and just sliding up, getting a nice pass at the post, at the high post.
Seibert walks it around out high. They'll start the offense around 9 ticks on the clock. They'll post. Gerbic, turnaround from 5. Yes, boy, that's a good look. 8 points for Dragana Gerbic. Sharp pulls up midcourt. Off the back of the iron, she just missed. We've played one half of basketball, and although Terre Haute South has a 34-30 lead, really nothing's been decided here. Braves lead it over the Mooresville Pioneers.